Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Please, I would encourage you to watch this video to the end if you really want to master the TTrades Fractal Model, and also subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe, like and comment so that the YouTube algorithm will push the video to others. So in my previous video I taught the swing point formation, right, where I said when the second candle takes the first candle's low, we go to the corresponding lower time frame to look for change in state of delivery to confirm the candle 2 manipulation, and then we wait for the candle 3 to come and tag the candle 2 change in state of delivery, which will serve as a support level or which will also serve as order block, and then the candle 3 will expand. Yeah, and you understand what I'm trying to say. And also I said that when the candle 2 forms and then we confirm it this way by looking for the change in state of delivery, we mark the candle 2 with our fib 2, and then we make sure we trade around this zone. We trade around this zone. We don't want to trade in this zone. We want to trade in this zone for a bullish trend. We want to trade in this zone, right? So if you don't get things well, I will encourage you to watch my previous video. I talk about these things, right? So today's video is going to be about sections. Today's video is going to be about sections because for our candle 3, we want it to tag the candle 2 change in state of delivery in a kill zone, right? But we don't want it to target during the Asian kill zone. We want it to target during the London kill zone or the New York kill zone. If it tags during the Asian kill zone, we are not going to trade that setup. So I would like to talk more about the landing kill zone. So the landing kill zone is when the Asian consolidates rather, sorry guys, the Asian consolidates and landing manipulates. And if landing manipulates and a CISD is formed, which is change in state of delivery is formed, then New York will expand. Let me go over once again. So the landing reversal is when Asia consolidate, the Asia section will consolidate and landing will manipulate. And when a change in state of delivery is confirmed, then that means the landing reversal is confirmed, then New York is going to expand, right? So we want the candle 2 CISD, which is this one. We want the candle 2 CISD to get tagged during the London section or the New York section. We don't want it to get tagged during Asia. If we get tagged during Asia, we are not going to trade it. We want the candle 2 CISD to get tagged during London section or New York section. So this an example of the London reversal. Credit to Sir Pickle. I got this from Sir Pickle's Twitter and I'm using it to teach you guys, so I give credit to him. So we could see here that Asia section accumulated, right, consolidated, and then New York what manipulated by taking the lows of this, and then the candle closed and formed a CISD to confirm the landing reversal, and we could see that New York expanded, right? So if landing reverses, New York will expand. Now we are going to move to the New York reversal. Now the New York reversal occurs if the Asia section expands, the landing section manipulates and then accumulates rather, and then the New York section will manipulate and move, right? Let me go over once again. So the New York reversal is formed when the Asia section expand, which will cause the landing section to accumulate, and then the New York section will manipulate, form a CISD, and then it will expand. So we want the New York reversal to tag the CISD of the second candle. We want the New York reversal to be here to tag the CISD, or the landing reversal to tag the CISD, right? We don't, when the CISD get tagged during Asia, we're not going to trade it, right? So there is a chart example of the New York reversal, right? We could see Asia expanded, and then landing consolidated, and then New York manipulated, right? New York took landing lows and then it expanded. So there's an example. So we want this to come and tag the candle 2 change in state of delivery, right? And then expand. We want our third candle. The tag that will be here, the third candle, we want it to tag this at a kill zone, right? And the kill zone that we want it to happen in should be either the landing kill zone or the New York kill zone. And now we are going into these kill zones, and I'm explaining the landing reversal and the New York reversal, right? And then I said that the landing reversal is when Asia accumulates rather. Sorry guys, I'm mixing the words. I'm very sorry guys. Asia consolidates and then landing manipulates. We identify what landing manipulate to tag the candle 2 CISD, the candle 2 change in state of delivery, and then we identify our CISD and then we enter off that. So when our CISD get tagged, we ask ourselves, did it get tagged in London? Did it get tagged in New York? Okay, so if it got tagged in London, was it a landing reversal? Okay, if it is a landing reversal, then we are good to go. Did it tag it in New York? Okay, was it a New York reversal? Yes. Did landing consolidate? Yes. Okay, then we are good to go. So the only time you are going to avoid the New York reversal is when landing expand, right? The only time you're going to avoid the New York reversal is when landing expand. So when you see the New York reversal, when your CISD get tagged in New York, right? Your candle 2 change in state of delivery get tagged in New York section, and then you see it as a New York reversal, you get tagged here, you see it as a New York reversal. You ask yourself, what happened in landing? If landing didn't accumulate, then you don't have to trade New York. Let me show you chart example. We could okay. We could see here that landing expanded, right? Landing expanded. In the TTrades Fractal Model, if landing expand, we avoid trading the New York section. We only trade the New York section if landing accumulates, right? Or consolidates, right? Now let's get to the final part. I don't want this video to be that long. So we are going to avoid days and sections prior to this news event. High impact news, CPI, NFP, FOMC. So the days that are before these news events, we are not going to trade those days, right? And the sections that are prior to these news events, we are not going to trade that section. Also, we will consider the medium impact news events, which are core PCE price index and producer price index. So if the landing section is before this news event, we are not going to trade it, right? And if Tuesday is before this news event, you are not going to trade it, right? So these are the things you have to take notes of. When you go to your economic calendar, first of all, we avoid trading on Mondays. So if you want to trade on Tuesday, you have to make sure that you don't trade during these times, right? You have to make sure that if there is this news, then avoid the section that is before this news and also this news, right? Thank you guys for watching the video to the end. My next video is going to be on backtesting, and I thank you guys for supporting me and subscribing to the channel. And I'm sorry for any mistakes I made. Have a nice day, guys.